Welcome back to Sonic Unleashed. Let's finish off Eggman Land.
Indeed, and some of you may have noticed we've been away for a few months. The reason for that is, if you watch my latest video, you'll see why. I was in hospital for 2 months.
It did look quite painful. I think it's been a bit more than 2 months, mate.
It's been about 2-3 months.
Well, the footage I'm using now says June 30th, 2009.
Christ on a bike.
And since it's been that long, I can't remember a thing that was said in part 27, so just going back, are there any differences in this version of Eggman Land that were in the Wii version, Gareth?
There's quite a few, and yeah, I may be repeating everything I said in a previous part, but the main thing really is that the big difference is that it's separate stages. It's a Sonic level and a Werewolf level. They aren't mixed into one. There isn't really any of that free-falling stuff you just saw. It's really just all staying on track. Like, you start running over some lava, then you get into a roller coaster, then you get into a toboggan a la Alaska, then you get a lot of... Do you remember in SA1 you had those number pads where you jump on them, and it goes from like 1 to blah 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 blah. There's a lot of that, and then the last bit is really hard because one of the problems with it is because, as people know with the Wii version, you play for the level, and then you have like two missions, like collect 50 rings, then do it within a time limit. Eggman Land, the last stage gives you have to do the entire level within a time limit, and that took me like a week to do. It's such a fucking bitch.
Well, isn't the last Eggman Land level on the Wii version a complete 2D level?
The second to last, because the Werehog, there's 5 Werehog levels, and the second to last Eggman Land stage is an entirely 2D Werehog stage, and it's hands down one of the best levels on the Wii version in the entire game. It's so much fun to play.
I wonder why they decided not to stick that in the 360 version, but then again, the two versions were made by completely different development teams, weren't they?
Yeah, well, yeah, from what I understand of it, the day stages were made by Dimps, and the night stages were still made by Sega, although why I would have assumed that if both night stages and both versions were both made by Sega, that they would have been the same, but they weren't, so I'm not sure if that's true anymore.
Now,
I don't know what to believe!
Just going back to a room we saw earlier, it was circular and there were pink panels on the wall. Yeah, basically, you have to break down the wall to find the lever, so it will open the door. I was stuck on that room for God knows how many lives. The robots will just not stop coming. Don't bother fighting them. Punch down the wall, pull the lever, and fuck off. Trust me, you'll be there for a while otherwise.
Fuck. What did you... I think we may have said this before, Tom, but what did you think of the Eggman Land music? I thought it was quite bland, if I'm honest.
Yeah, that is the perfect word to describe it, really.
It's just techno repeating... day and night sound virtually identical. It's just...
It's got its fair share of good platforming, though, so even if the music's blandish, the gameplay isn't.
Now, I think, as most people have commented in both versions, Eggman Land is like Nintendo hard.
Oh, yes.
It really is. Like, a lot of complaints from Sonic games lately they've been far too easy. But I'd say, Eggman Land was it was fun, it was challenging, but not in the sense that it was broken. Like, say, 06 may have been hard because it was broken. Unleashed was just hard.
Whenever you see me jump around like an idiot, I'm basically freaking out at the prospect of falling to my doom.
I guess imagine you play, oh shit, I'm gonna fall!
Oh fuck, what will you two think?
Fucking, why would Eggman make pipes with these things in them for?
Well, I'm imagining it's like a garbage chute, it's to cut up garbage and whatnot.
Which reminds me of Casinopolis from SA1.
What's that, Casinopolis?
Yeah, it's like you have all those tunnels you can go in SA1 of those weird fucking mace balls that just cut you up.
Hey Tails, keep up! Hey hey hey!
Hey hey hey! Hey hey hey!
What the fuck? This may have actually been the room I was talking about. I'm not sure if robots spawn in the first circular room.
So in terms of this view, Tom, did you enjoy playing Eggman Land, or was it like, fucking just let me get the dark guy when you was playing this bit?
Oh, I enjoyed it, right up until this section, actually.
Let's see what's behind curtain number 1! And for this, is this a Dark Titan?
Yeah, this is the Dark Titan.
So was he just a big bitch to kill in this version?
Piece of advice, take out all the minions first, you'll be glad you did.
In the words of Darth Sidious, wipe them out.
And execute Order 66, though I don't know how that applies to Sonic Unleashed, per se.
the hell does that mean, Execute Order 66?
I don't know, maybe it's a good Sonic game.
Maybe it's the code for Project Needle Mouse.
Speaking of which, give us a damn gameplay trailer. I can't deal with just a teaser.
You know what? Just to go off track for a second, I love how so many people have like posted so much stuff on forums saying, "Oh, it's gonna suck, it's gonna be awesome," when all we've seen is a 20-second trailer which shows no game footage and barely even shows you Sonic, and people have such high opinions of it. You know what makes me laugh? Like, because whenever somebody asks me like, "What do you think of Project Needle?" I'm like, I don't, we don't know enough information to have a valid opinion on it. At all.
Oh, I saw the funniest thing on a forum. I think it was probably NeoGAF or somewhere similar. They made the silhouette. They basically made it out to be Pikachu wearing a sombrero. Yeah,
actually, a lot of people think it's Pikachu with some. I think on the official Sonic face page they updated it where it's a picture of Princess Sally from Saturday. Would that be like the greatest thing and the biggest fuck you in the world of Sega after years of denouncing Saturday and all its characters? Finally give us a 2D Sonic game, but it's fucking Princess Sally who you play as.
Or like Rotor or some shit.
Oh, that'd be badass, big and Rotor into it.
Well, if they make a Tails spin-off game, they should have him in it. It would make sense at the very least.
It would do, the fact that he's never been in a game ever.
Oh, speaking of characters that seem a bit out of place, I was playing Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games, and I was racing against King Boo, and this idea came to my mind. Why exactly is he allowed to race? He doesn't even have any feet. It's like, what, you expect me to race a ghost in a skiing competition? Are you high?
The ghost can't even slip. That's so unfair.
Well, that's game logic for you.
You know, I want to see King Boo versus King Boom Boom.
Oh, well, they both have annoying laughs, so...
From this angle, it just looks like Sonic's punching the crap out of that guy's crotch.
Well, that's basically how you defeat the Dark Titan.
That's why he falls like a bitch. He gets smacked in the family jewels too many times.
I don't really like this idea of Sega. You come to the end of the level, it's been a hard slog, how do they reward you? Fight two of the giant things you just struggled against.
Yeah, I mean, I think in general, as it's been said before, in terms of me, I didn't think the Werehog was a bad character, or it was broken anyway. I just thought sometimes his levels were just so boring. Like, if his levels would have been better designed, then as a whole, it would have been a lot more fun to play as. Then we finally finished Eggman Land!
Yeah!
Right! That's 3 months, motherfucker!
Yeah, and on that note, I think we should stop here just for a little bit, catch our breath, and then move on to part 29. See you all next time.
Bye-bye.